everything I do. You didn't have a reason, then wish I'd given one to you, and then you would say, oh my God, I couldn't know what you've been through. Well, I've been waiting undefeated just to hear you say that I'm not needed. I said I was an honest man, you said I wasn't at all, but I wanted it. Well, I think you're just afraid of the fall, but you won't be there at all, or you won't be there. And oh my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling and you will. My God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you are. I said I was an honest man, you said I wasn't at all, but I wanted it. Well, I think you're just afraid of the fall, but you won't be there at all, or you won't be there. And oh my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling and you will. My God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you will. My God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling and you will. My God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you are.
Box of bombs upon this ground, I'd give it up just to burn it down. And if they die, you can blame it on me. I've been setting up gravestones in my hometown. I wish I had been born at sea, then you wouldn't care and you wouldn't know me. Ebb and flow, they just don't carry me home. It's only water and air as far as I can see. There was a time when you would let me know, because your words weren't taken by your indigo, and I could write it all down in a matter of lines to read back what we had from a previous time. My ancestral passage here was written down each year by year, but the map is too old, see they've forgotten the roads, and so we're living by the creases. Box of parts upon this ground, I'd give it up just to burn it down. And if they die, you can blame it on me. I've been setting up gravestones in my hometown. I wish I had been born at sea, then you wouldn't care and you wouldn't know me. Ebb and flow, they just won't carry me home. It's only water and air as far as I can see.
go. When you had the answer and you were there alone, you left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. Give it up, give it up, give it away. While you were barely aware, you learned that day. Cut off so much, hardly remained. While you knew that there was still a way. This is your only plan. Oh, now this is your only. Now this is your only plan. Oh, now this is yours. And you're right. You force it to yield. You forge it to the lines. You let your callous be your shield, and everyone will say that it all was finished years ago, but you will stay, and you won't ever let it go. When you had the answer and you were there alone, you left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. Then again you found the answer and you were there alone. You left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. When you had the answer and you were there alone, you left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. Then again you found the answer and you were there alone. You left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. For us entwined, draw four separate lines, another point to you. A tangled mess of knots, I confess, but the intent was there. I swear we set our sights on something that we thought was true. So now we sit and stare across a surface spanning the whole state. 2 feet between and miles apart. No one's to speak, but here all we can see, we haven't got a clue. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart, there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. Each word a world all of its own. Each star entered only in groans. The syntax skips semantic slips, and what we're left a growing cleft of language, lost tokens unknown. And then I guess we slipped right through and lost all meaning on the way. We ended up a tiny piece of every heart, of every part, of every story, of every grave. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart can't quite get enough time on the inside of the cycle that you spin with gravity and dust. I'm falling in between the planets and the sun into the orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. must make haste. But I don't know what's ahead, or what the ending will bring. I just need to take a minute and then try again to take out the king. If I'm stuck, I'll call you with each stage I'll move through. Well, I know just a little more. Each step I know brings us closer to that old throne. If I'm stuck, I'll call you with each stage I'll move through. Well, I know just a little more. Each step I know brings us closer to that old throne. Faster and faster, dear. It's like we're moving backwards in your rearview mirror. The road eaten up by the snow, eaten up. I can feel, I know you feel it too. A little flicker on the path we steer of subtle flashing lights. We'll go faster and faster. This time my mind it won't forget. This time my mind we're not there yet. This time it goes faster and faster. This time my mind it won't forget. This time my mind we're not there yet. This time it goes faster and faster. Faster and faster, dear.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with some RGL main coverage of the main playoffs. But originally, if you were here just a few hours earlier, you were watching the Pastime 4v4 Cup. We thank you all for watching that cup. It's pretty good to, watch some 4v4 Pastime yet again. But never mind that. We're back with some sixes action, this time covering the main division playoffs. Just as I said, I'm Sayo, joined by Delta Market on the mic with Pika on production. But before we talk about this upcoming matchup, we have to do our quick ad read for the Charity Cup, which, mind you, we've just raised $2,200 in honor of Stephen Mickey Chavez, who passed away in 2017 due to melanoma. He was a loved player in the community, former UGC anti-cheat admin, also an organizer of the Florida TF2 LAN that he poured his own money into. So we're going to repay what he did for us in the community by doing the same for him and his family, who started a foundation called the Miggy's Gift, which is a namesake charity in honor of Stephen Mickey Chavez that aims to raise awareness about melanoma. And we highly recommend that in order to prevent getting melanoma, get your daily checkups with your local dermatologist. It's the best way to prevent melanoma and skin cancer at that. You can buy some charity merch by typing !charity merch. All proceeds will go towards the fundraiser. And from what I've heard from recently talking to Miggy's mom, she has been ecstatic about the fact that we have been able to host this event and that we have raised over $2,000 so far, which is our original fundraising goal. On April 13th and 14th, we're going to be doing a Highlander Cup of $550 plus in keys between 4 teams in a double elimination bracket. All of them will be drafted and handpicked, probably going to be featuring the best of the best in the competitive TF2 North American community. So make sure to tune in at that time. And that's all that I got. Delta Market, we've seen MEELO a lot for this. I mean, you and I have covered them twice now, or you have covered them twice. I casted one game with you where they lost to Opium, and we're going to be watching them for a third time now against a new and upcoming foe that we have not seen on Fireside Cast, which is R.E.A.L. This is the number 1 versus the 4th seed, so, I mean, it can't be as close as it gets up until the upper bracket final. And we started already. We're already started.
Yeah, Zebra first mid rolled out, shooting stickies across. I thought you were where it started, but we do see this mid continuing on. The point is about to open. So far, both teams have just traded spam. It looks like MEELO has taken over Right House, and they actually got 2 kills off that play. Math down. These soldiers are trying to chase those frags to the house. They managed to get Karma, but that's not enough. We're going to see MEELO take the first cap.
Yeah, and to quickly run down the rosters, Tiger and Map on Scout, Fly and Lamborghini on Soldier, Rhythm, Demo, Spock on Medic. On the side of MEELO, JW and Karma are your scouts, Soren, Greg on Soldier, Zebra on Demo, and Foxy on Medic. And as I say that, Soren gets killed by Lamborghini and Rady.
Yeah, Right House gets that kill, and they also get the cap for Opium, so now it's MEELO having to fight over the point, but actually Spoon Slam just jumps in with the Market Gardener and drops Foxy. Looks like Opium's trying to go for the Medic, Karma and JW running through the houses, but Spook has already left all the way. This Medic gets forced, JW hits a couple pistol shots, really good aim, maybe they've been hitting up the Quake or Kovacs, gets that in. JW somehow still alive, running behind the other team, and I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do anything here, but they are behind.
In the regular season, these two did face off on Gully Wash with MEELO winning 4-3. These two are probably as close of a matchup as you can get aside from Opium versus MEELO. And just as I say that, JW caught behind. He did bring players back, but he is down a player now for his side as it's a 5v6 on point.
Yeah, Rhythm all the way across point, and it's going to be Lamborghini hitting a mini air shot onto Soar. Tiger getting a kill onto Greg. I think Karma might be caught out as well, but maybe Math No, Math did not overextend at all. They got 4 kills there. It's kind of a disaster for MEELO here. They're down only 30 seconds on the clock, but look at this. There's a forward hold set up by Opium. They've got stacked up on the right side, so we have to see them MEELO try to break this hold. It looks like they're trying to go the lower door, tanking Zebra here, and they have a lot of spam coming their way.
Yeah, Rhythm is just trying to lay down sticks as a soldier will be going high. I think that's Fly trying to sink some rockets in, but there's a soldier that's gone through main. It is Sword. He's lit up pretty high, and now Sword does get the packs, and there's a 1v1 being taken on Plat. Karma winning it against Tiger, and Greg gets a kill on the Fly. The flank is down, and they're going to take an exchange here on map, maybe potentially. Yes, the Uber is out, trying to get this force onto Foxy. Foxy milks for so long, pops at around 44 HP, and JW is just going to use this Uber to lock them out, and this should be real. Giving up the point to MEELO, but they do have a minute ad lead.
Yeah, these players for Opium are so hurt. Look at Soar just getting that arrow. We're going to see Opium trying to go through lower left, and Slam has gotten through. This forward hold has been broken completely. Looks like in Right House there's a fight. Soar gets that kill onto Fly, and so now Opium has player advantage. Karma fighting it out in the left house. No trade's going to happen there. It's a 2v2 in that house, and it looks like Opium retained control of it. I see Rhythm walking across point, running into Soar though. Soar's just standing in Right House and they just kill Rhythm. That's a free demo kill.
Yeah, Lefty is now open as the soldier has to rotate to the right. And while they do have the point, they might delay Rhythm. They did. R.E.A.L caps the point and they delay their Rhythm. A soldier is going to try to push righty here. That is Lamborghini. He does get like from behind by Karma though, and Karma does get the kill. Soldier's gonna bomb on the point, gonna do a fade around, but another soldier, it's Fly. He's onto the medic. Could he get the force? He missed the first 2 rockets, and Foxy just serves away the third.
That's unfortunate, missing those rockets. Now it's gonna be even. The time somehow isn't even in Opium's favor, or MEELO's favor. It feels like they've had it the whole time. Either way, Math now fighting over this point. Ubers are even. Rhythm walking forward. I think they've reloaded their lock and load fully, shooting stickies down, but actually it's JW who just does so much damage to Rhythm, and it's going to be Lamborghini trying to repeat that Market Gardener from earlier, but they miss this time. That's going to be a dead player.
And they cap again while a player dies, so once again they're on the back foot here in terms of the spawn waves. So a scout is on point. Math is going to take this exchange into Foxy. Once again, R.E.A.L use, but MEELO are just sitting back on Plat. Finally, Foxy uses a bit ballsy there to let another scatter shot go towards her, but the soldiers are going to land into main. Oh my gosh, Block makes it out alive on 22 HP, but everybody around him is falling on Plat, so JW and Karma. They get 3, and they can set up the forward hold here, MEELO.
And actually, Opium, they're so aggressive in this house. If MEELO wanted to just run through, they could, but who cares? Lamborghini just Market Gardener Zebra in the face, demo down. And now, Opium, they're just streaming in with the space. Lamborghini and Tiger in left house, they have full control of the point, and it looks like MEELO, they can't do anything without their demo.
Lefty could be potentially flanked. Keep your eye on Soar, as Soar has on the backside, gets hit, a clean rocket onto Spock, and the second rocket will clean up Spock. Oh, a huge mistake by R.E.A.L, but oh my
Slam
god,
count.
the 4v4 Grandmaster responds with a spoon onto Foxy.
JW though, and I think someone killed Spock. I didn't see who. So that was both medics down. Karma now is capping the point. Rhythm trying to contest it, but this demo is just shooting stickies from afar. They can't get close.
That's
And
okay,
now,
though. That's okay.
yeah, time for both, and it's gonna be Math just running through left house. Soar caught down. That's a 5v6 now. Opium's just standing on point. Slamborghini jumping into the house, shooting rockets down onto point, and it's gonna be JW to catch the lock and load. Greg trying to jump onto point. MEELO has to stand at the point, but they can't.
I don't know how MEELO lost that round Delta Market. There were 2 times where R.E.A.L capped the point and delayed a player. First it was the demo, now it's the soldier. Somehow R.E.A.L are able to recommit into these fights, and you shouldn't be allowing Lamborghini to get away with 2 spoons, specifically onto the demo and onto Foxy. Yeah, you can have good jumps, but the scouts should be able to stop the momentum midair.
Yeah, well, sometimes things happen, and Slamborghini, I think, has to be the MVP. 2 drops, or at least 1 drop, 1 other kill onto Foxy, some demo kills. Very impressive by him. Have to keep our eye on that. So far, this mid has played out the same way. There's aggression in right house. Karma jumping in with Soar, and it's going to be a trade. Pocket scout down for the soldier. And now Opium trying to fight it without their scout. Apparently they lack the confidence to do so. They just send a soldier to flank right now. They've sent 1 soldier behind, and they actually managed to cap the point off of that player going behind.
Oh, a soldier does try to contest on point. That is Soar against Lamborghini, but nobody will end up falling in the end. So Map and Rhythm, they're going to retake point. Righty is actually open right now for the taking, but little does MEELO know. They just walk cross point with the exchange by JW, and Zebra sticks onto Spock. It's a complete and utter collapse from the blue side of R.E.A.L, and it's just up to Map and Tiger to try to work something. It's Tiger. He's going to go in, but everybody's just guarding Fox. He's a presidential escort. And MEELO, that was a very resounding win, and they needed that drop.
Yeah, they absolutely needed that drop, and now it's going to be a forward hold attempt, but Lamborghini just jumps in. Who cares about the forward hold? Foxy down yet again. Lamborghini's on he's just a menace. And, oh wait, JW's hiding though, so action is not over yet. JW,
Oh no, he just
gets put down in the casket. And now, that might spell the end, but no, Soar, yeah, they jumped out. They don't want to try to pull the JW again.
Do you know how Foxy died? I didn't even realize Foxy died that entire
Slam
time.
he just jumped through the forward hold.
Oh, okay, there's a soldier high in the sky. It is Greg, but he's drawing so many eyes. It could have allowed Zebra and Soar to get in, but they aren't able to find Spock. Spock very kindly just turtling up in main and just allowing everybody to bomb into his fragging classes. And R.E.A.L, they made a mistake, but it seems like they didn't make it. They just regained all their momentum yet again.
Yeah, so it seems forward holding with Ad, JW in the house, everyone in the house for the side of MEELO. They're going to have to decide what to do, and it looks like they're sending people lower right, sending soldiers through, their scouts through. They're going to try to break this hold, and it's going to be Opium that doesn't want to Uber in. So both teams now are out on the point, and it's going to be Soar going through the house, jumping through behind the enemy team, doing so much damage with this play, and it's actually going to be the Uber coming out for Spock first. Karma got dropped perhaps in this exchange. JW trying to take this Uber, but Soar died too. This is a disaster now for MEELO being down 2. JW just has to run away here.
Rhythm is just trying to spam them and carpet them on plat, but a scout does force him back. Oh my gosh, if Rhythm had gotten any more space and he had more ammo in his sticky launcher, that could have been a complete disaster for MEELO, but they stand strong on plat, and they're slowly working their way into the point.
Yeah, Zebra now walking all the way across, shooting these stickies over. It's going to be JW trying to get this cap off, and yeah, that's going to be it for MEELO here. We're going to have to see how Opium responds. They respond by putting their their combo scout on point. Both these scouts fighting it out. JW running across, soldier bombing in, Slamborghini trying to get something, but this time he doesn't get a kill. Finally, it was countered. Soar also found another one in the left house. I feel like MEELO has had control of these houses really well, and now they're starting to kind of shut down Slamborghini, who was just bombing across point. We see lower left now. The side of Opium has walked through, so the forward hold is broken.
Yeah, real, not Opium Delta Market. We're not casting the Projecto versus Opium match.
Jeez.
It's okay, it's okay. So, oh, there's an exchange here from JW. He's going forward. They want to take a forward exchange before R.E.A.L can contest the cap. And they got a kill on the flank in-house on a Tiger Biceps. And Soar, they're going to collapse here. They're going to collapse MEELO on the post lead, and they managed to do so, killing Spock as R.E.A.L were just trying to retreat, being a man down, and they're going to try to full send onto Foxy, who is sitting pretty here on plat with her team all around her. It's just going to be a staggered sack here, and nobody's just able to touch Foxy at all.
Yeah, as you said, R.E.A.L, not Opium, and Math killing Soar. R.E.A.L does not care about these forward holds. They just send everyone through the doorway, and like they did again, they just killed that soldier holding the doorway down. And now they're going to be trying to cap the point because of that Rhythm across point, shooting these stickies. Zebra trying to fight though, and actually Karma's going to be the one who gets that kill. Karma's just continuing through the house. Look at this, they're all the way in. There's a soldier flanking them, but they don't care. Karma's just standing with this soldier flanking. Somehow they didn't die.
Oh, Foxy is 9 HP. Holy crap, balls of steel to not force there. And Zebra will die because Foxy had to go grab a pack. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but in the end, MEELO delays Zebra.
Yeah, they did. And now it's just Uber going across point. JW finds Rhythm trying to chase into house. Look at this, JW running into 2 scouts without the Uber, but Soar's here in time to do damage. JW managed to live. Actually, no, he traded though. We're going to see Spock with their Uber ads, so R.E.A.L's going to try to use Uber to take the point. They have 2 kills. It looks like Karma's fighting it out on point right now. Soar's flanking. Yeah, look at Soar. And Zebra just bombed in. Oh, shit, 2 kills. They got 2.
That's okay, you can delay because they wiped everybody on MEELO, and the last 3 respawners, they can get Rhythm and Math back up. They're going to send it to overtime, but they're going to delay the cap in order to get these 2 spawns. They have 50% Uber ad, and if you're MEELO here, you have a minute. You could, in theory, you could go for a 4-man sack here and try to force Spock. And then you can try to retake off the spawns.
Yeah, you could. You know, there's trade-offs. As we see right now, they're just kind of playing the point, it looks like, kind of making it even right now. JW pressuring the point, and then Soar going into right house, taking some spam from Slamborghini, who's contesting that house, but Map's the one taking the Uber across. Look at this, both medics popped at basically the same time. JW wants to get a little aggressive with it though, running all the way across point. Greg also bombing onto this point and taking so much damage. But now, this fight on point, look at the time, the cap time, it's almost done. Karma dies first, JW finds Rhythm, JW got that clutch kill right there. Soar bombing over, did so much damage. These soldiers for MEELO just land on the point and do 1,000,000 damage, and neither of them die doing it.
It was such a good thought by R.E.A.L. When they pick the exchange, they let MEELO take all the space in the house, and they just all bunker up on their side of the point. But then in the post, they just weren't able to finalize any kills. They actually had the HP advantage, focusing down Soar and Greg, but they just, after they got that first kill, they were trying to get more kills on point, but they actually got baited across point by the soldier fades, and JW and Karma were there to clean up. It was a good idea, but just wasn't executed well in the end.
As you said, it was definitely a good idea. Zebra now fighting over this point again, but we're going to see Slamborghini just bombing in. Look at this aggressive bomb. Dead. Both these soldiers got punished for that
Soar
play.
behind!
Soar behind! Gets Spock. What a great bomb. No one was watching right house. And now MEELO, they just have their medic advantage. Math is flanking in the left house, but they're aware of this. JW takes the 1v1, runs away when they get meat shot. This player, Math, taking a fight with Karma. They both missed 3 shots. Math finally gets that kill. So when all is said and done, Opium, MEELO has Uber advantage. R.E.A.L just got their medic up.
It's a very ballsy play to go for the double bomb there.
Oh, slammed it!
Okay. They're just fading, and they're just trying to force out the Uber from Foxy. But MEELO has the point. They don't have to force the issue unless they see Spock overextend here with the beam.
Yeah, and now we see Soar on that top right trying to shoot down this soldier, but they got the force off. It's a 2-man sack with a lot of players contributing. And now I think Opium might want to try to forward hold. Soar is very hurt though. Math keeps, these forward holds are not working for MEELO. R.E.A.L is punishing them very well. They get that kill onto Soar, and now Math's just through lower left, running down into Zebra's face. Greg has to bomb to bail that demo man out, and now it's just a fight over the point, except that Soar is rolling out, so MEELO does not have their full roster here.
But Foxy and Zebra are very low. They have to give up the point, and they have to heal up before they can recontest again. There's a double shove in-house here with Greg bombing it. He's on so Spock, but does get the force with the help of Karma. It's a 2-man sack, maybe a third one now here as JW does fall. Actually, it's a 4-man as Sora is behind, but Sora will win his fight. His teammates have fallen, but he's still causing ruckus in the backlines.
Yeah, he is, and somehow it looks like a forward hold attempt is coming out by the side of R.E.A.L despite a player being behind, and look at this, Sora just disrupts that forward hold. No one's top left now. Get through, lads, but it's a little slow, but they are getting through now. This soldier, why they were there alone. Lamborghini unfortunately dying alone, and now MEELO can just walk up to the point. That's exactly what they're doing. Karma's in the right house. Seems like R.E.A.L had no chance of stopping that.
MEELO take the point yet again, and they have the time lead to boot, and they have 40% Uberad, as now Map is just getting focused up by 3 players on the point. Just trying to contest this map is so dangerous against MEELO because their focus fire is on point, and their control of the houses are on point too. It's just so hard here for R.E.A.L. Yeah, Cookie Bomb launcher by Rhythm, trying to do his best MiG-21 bits impression here, but I don't think it's working out so far for MEELO. Actually, Sora is shoving right. Oh my gosh, this pressure in the houses is just so threatening to the R.E.A.L push.
Yeah, the houses, MEELO lives in the houses. They live in there and they thrive in there. And it looks like R.E.A.L's gonna try to, no, they baited me. I thought they were gonna fight a house, but they're not. Karma also just standing on top of point. Lamborghini tried for a second to go into the right house, immediately pushed out. JW's doing such a great job blocking the happen. Look at this exchange happening on point. JW's running down this demo, trade out, and now they're just going to reset here. I'm expecting to see JW try to block the point again.
Ready shot from R.E.A.L. Ready shot from R.E.A.L. They do get a kill, but Tiger does get traded out. Fly has to fall. But in the meantime, Rhythm does get the kill on the Karma, which allows Map to try to recontest point, because now he only has to worry about Zebra and JW, and Map is just trying to stampede his way across point. Fly and Lamborghini are bombing, they're fading, but oh, we're in a pause, so we don't know what happened.
Tack or tech. I don't know about you, but I don't think main players know how to use tactical pauses, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is probably a technical pause.
You highly underestimate JW. You highly underestimate the Vatican.
Well, either way, this round has definitely been very closely contested. I feel like the rounds, it's kind of weird. They've kind of played out the same way, where MEELO has been fighting in the houses and Opium's been trying to fight on the... R.E.A.L has been fighting on the point. But it seems like a lot of what R.E.A.L was counting on was Lamborghini making plays for them. But I think MEELO caught on to that, and so they're kind of shutting down Lamborghini. They've been really quiet this round, and I think that's kind of why MEELO's been able to run down the clock a bit.
One thing that I also want to attribute this sudden turnaround for MEELO after the first round is that when they take control of the houses, that gives them the opportunity to triple coordinate spam on a point, and that allows Zebra to also carpet, because when you're not getting pressure from the houses like R.E.A.L is right now, MEELO can just focus down Maf, who's trying to contest the point alone. And I've seen so many times where R.E.A.L try to contest the point, and very late into the fight does JW only have to use then. He doesn't feel the need to try to take an exchange early on, because they're just coordinating spam onto Maf so well, the scout for R.E.A.L, that MEELO just, as long as they have the houses and they're not feeling threatened from Lamborghini, Fly, or Tiger, they can just coordinate spam like I've been saying this whole time, and they pretty much have the upper hand in terms of the positioning and the meta right now in terms of how to play Bagel.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. We'll have to see if... I would point out you can do aggressive plays across point and make them work if your team can coordinate them, but that's what R.E.A.L tried this round at mid, if you remember. It looks like there was just an unpause, maybe someone rejoining the server, so we'll probably start in just a second. Yeah, as I was saying, R.E.A.L was trying to do some aggressive stuff, but they did that this mid, and it went terribly for them. Both their soldiers died. No one for MEELO went down even, so yeah. I'm not sure. They're going to have to change something, though. Although I do think this was MEELO's map pick, to be fair. MEELO picked this map first.
I'm just looking at the RGL website right now. So they did play it twice in the regular season. One was against a non-playoff team in Skringus Relapses. And then they played against Happy, the team with Yen. And they won 4-2. And I actually did have the chance to scrim against them, ringing as medic for one of the playoff main teams. I forget which one. They have a very good grasp on how to approach the mids and then maintain their HP, because you've seen a lot of times where when they're taking spam, they don't they don't try to press the issue. And if JW feels the need to and they have Uber, he will take the Uber into them in order to force the players of R.E.A.L to not only flash, but to also step back and to give his team breathing room to fall back, get the medium packs on each side of the map, and then they can recontest in the post exchange. It doesn't seem like R.E.A.L are really comfortable with trying to shove behind in the exchanges, because MEELO have always been taking it into their side, which makes it really hard for R.E.A.L to go for post Uber collapses. Whereas when R.E.A.L has gone for the aggressive Uber exchanges, MEELO seems to always be ready because they have that house control and they can be ready to shoot Spock and Maf as they're falling back and crossing point. So it kind of sucks, but we'll see how it goes as we are now on pause.
On pause. Yeah. As you were saying, I believe MEELO still has the time advantage on the clock, even though R.E.A.L has the cap. Soar bombing into the right house with Karma. Again, we see this pressure. It looks like Fly is actually contesting that house with Slamborghini, so they finally shut that play down. JW, though, standing on point, really just making it hard for the R.E.A.L players to get anything here. I feel like anyone who gets on point immediately gets two-shot by JW, but right now they're hurt, getting healed up, so there's a chance for them.
Oh, the shove on lefty. There is a potential flank from Soar. No, Soar is going to instead opt for the main pack and go behind. He's striking players back, but Maf gets shot by Karma in the Uber. And Soar coming in from main kills Rhythm. Oh, this Uber is so disastrous for R.E.A.L, and what do they have left to pick up the pieces from? They have nobody. They're only going to rely on a Fly bomb, and they're going to rely on Maf to walk across point, but nobody's able to get ground as the menacing forces of MEELO just walk across point in numbers.
Yeah, Zebra here shot all their pipes, didn't hit one, but what does it matter? There's players there supporting the demo, and now Uber coming out, JW running it down on Maf. Maf doing such a good job dodging, but finally JW hits their shots, also killing Tiger. Fly bombing onto point, gets shot immediately, moves into the air, and falls to JW's pistol. So 3 frags there by JW, and that's where the pause happened. It might have actually been attack pause, perhaps, we don't know, but if it was probably from Rhythm.
Yeah. So we are now into this next mid. Now that you've kind of seen how those last minute and 30 unwinded, we can see now that R.E.A.L has been uncomfortably taking these Ubers. And a lot of the times that they've taken these Ubers, they've made some mistakes. So let's see if they can change things up, as Rhythm is so aggressive across point before the point is even unlocked. And just getting some carpet down, but now it's going to be the initiation from Soar, who gets a kill on the map, and he might kill Rhythm. Oh my lord! It's just a MEELO masterclass as they just wiped everybody on the R.E.A.L side.
Oh, there's a bomb slam. Don't let him get them spooked.
Oh my god!
So close. Oh, I was watching that from Rhythm's cam, and I honestly can't tell you what went wrong. I just saw Rhythm spamming like a demo normally does, and then all of a sudden a soldier's in their face, and everyone's dead. Or died for the side of R.E.A.L. Either way, they're breaking this forward hold. Fly just jumped through. Karma gets caught somehow.
Soar might get overran on time.
Yeah, this is a disaster. That's 2 frags. This forward hold is not working. And now we see this soldier bombing through Fly, getting on the 1v1. It's going to be Greg winning that one with the Minecraft.
Oh my god, Zebra!
Oh, Uber. Zebra got 3. Just Ubered in with the Iron Bomber, showing everyone why it's the superior launcher to the stock pipe launcher. And
Spock was at 98%. He couldn't even use there. He couldn't even use. That wasn't a drop, but it was a very close drop at that. Zebra saving his team. And JW's Uber was a bit disastrous, but what does it matter when you have a player like Zebra?
Yeah, what does it matter when your demo just kills everyone with the Uber? JW defending the point. Maf trying to get this one over, but I feel like JW's been winning those damage trades. Karma all the way in the left house. They don't care. Karma's jumping onto the other team's Hoodoo. Sora traded with Slam. And now it's just JW again. Maf comes up to the point. JW pushes them back and wins that fight a bit. Not getting the kill, but winning the damage trade. MEELO, they make it so hard for R.E.A.L here. Zebra all the way on point. Maf's trying to fight them, but JW's immediately there again to push them back. Greg has left house, and now JW's taking this Uber across Spock. Trying to lead main somehow. No, JW got it with the pistol. You doubted JW's pistol, Jay. I heard you there.
I was a bit scared there, honestly, because when you look at what's happening now in the post-Uber collapse, Foxy is getting ran.
Wait, look at Rhythm. Rhythm's.
Anyone seeing Rhythm? Hello?
Yeah, he's just bombing. I don't think they're aware. He hit a bomb. JW,
President, get down! Mr. President, get down! JW gives his life in order for Foxy to live. His death will not be in vain as Foxy will manage to live. And Sora, a bit overzealous, was expecting somebody to follow behind him as he bombs on the point, but nobody follows up. Zebra is left alone, and Foxy's getting ran at, but what a sick shot from Greg to save his medic.
Yeah, what a great shot. Slamborghini jumping away, though, at the end of it. Look at the time. MEELO, it seems like they kind of run away with this one a bit. They're just getting that point immediately back. Map's still not here. Oh, Soldiers in, Slam in, hit one rocket, Fly in, hit, gets the kill. Fly got that kill, but actually Foxy was the one who killed one of those soldiers there. Greg's now chasing it down. Spock, yeah, caught out. Oh, Math, the only one left. JW has their number, though. Wow, that was an aggressive play that might have been born out of desperation, but it didn't quite work out. Karma's actually hiding here, taking a 1v1 with the soldier. Will they win it? No, Scout, sit down. Slamborghini has hit the MGE.
That might be bad because Foxy does not have Uber. Remember that she did die
Zebra got
with
a
the double
kill.
sack. Zebra does return the favor though, and R.E.A.L can retake the point. They do have, actually they don't have the spawn wave ad, so they're gonna contest the point here, but they don't have control of the houses, and Zebra gets a kill on that little boiler there. With a trap kill on the map, I believe. And Zebra's just walking across point. Oh my gosh, look at all the space that MEELO is trying to take. They're trying to storm this place like Normandy, and they're actually managing to do so pretty well. They're just killing everybody from R.E.A.L.
Yeah, Fly trying to hold it down on point, but jumping in front of two scouts. They lived longer than I expected them to, but Math, I don't think he's going to win a 1v4, dare I say it.
R.E.A.L are taking these fights, but Spock is not. They're not positioning themselves in anticipation of the Uber disad. And Uber checking from JW and just keeping R.E.A.L in check here, and is keeping them on the back foot of this game. Unless R.E.A.L can return to their winning ways, I'm just seeing a lot of mistakes in terms of positioning and not reading the Uber situations correctly.
Yeah, but to an extent, I mean, when the clock's so low, what do you have to do? I think the mids are kind of where it started to go wrong. I don't think Opium's... R.E.A.L has not won a single mid. And, yeah. Zebra now again. Oh, no! Left house! Look at this. They run through. Tiger and Fly just got through, got that kill onto Greg. And now they're going to be fighting over the point. Yeah, Fly bombing over. And it looks like they're just consolidating because somehow they just gave up the point.
They all went back for Soar. Soar getting that kill brings all five back, and MEELO just take all the space, whereas R.E.A.L, they're so conformed into playing into MEELO's tempo, and they just have not found their own rhythm in this game. No pun intended. As the soldier, oh, Slam is in with the spoon. Why is Slam going for these spoons? It's just not working out, man.
A Spock die. I don't know if that was a drop. Soar got that kill there through the left house, I believe. Zebra's pushing all the way up, but look at the left house. There's two players in there, Rhythm and Tiger. Rhythm trying to get another funny kill, did not get one. Tiger biceps in lower left. Spots Zebra. Tiger might go for something funny here, but no, they're spotted, have to back up. I think R.E.A.L has not had a problem with these forward holds, so I expect them to get out like immediately, but unfortunately, they have disad. Foxy catches one rocket and gets killed. Slam, that's the third one. It's criminal.
Well, you gotta think about the amount of times that he's tried to go for it and failed. I think that's probably his third successful attempt out of like 15.
I think he has a 60% success rate from what I've seen, and also he literally just walked out of top right during a forward hold.
Oh,
I don't even know.
Karma can make a huge play here. Will he be checked? Lamborghini goes down.
Yeah, he's checked.
Oh man. Well, it may have been a feed there, but thankfully they did get a kill on the slam.
You're up a minute and a half.
Zebra's sinking, but he's so caught. He's gonna get bombed by a soldier, maybe, but catches the timely arrow from Foxy.
Look at Greg. Look at this. It's a 4-man. It's a 4-man because they know they have disad. Look at this great, perfect timing. As soon as the medics move doorway, both soldiers in, scouts in, and the medic's already at spawn. That's how you do a 4-man sack, except for the part where Foxy's not healing anyone and Karma's not with them.
This is very troubling here if you are R.E.A.L. And MEELO are just playing things right. You know, you can go for those off-timing sacks when the team is pushing, when they least expect it. And JW is calling this masterclass right now, and R.E.A.L have no answer for it, aside from getting killed by Rhythm like that. He wants
so Rangers just on Foxy. Look at that. Yeah, was that a spoon again? Oh, the slam
it was.
The fourth spoon. Karma taking the 1v1 with Tiger biceps. They win it with the Minecraft sword. Taunting gets put down, but you know, we were saying there's no way MEELO can lose the round, but the time's ticking down. They're going in. JW with their medic alone. The side of R.E.A.L could try to punish this Mav taking this 1v1, but no, they have to back up. I guess the spawns are just too bad when you hold the point. So
They
now,
are indeed.
yeah, but look at the Uber situation. Spock has it, and R.E.A.L have a chance here to do something with this Uber. They're getting ready on point. I want to see them go in. Lamborghini's preparing. They're in the left house.
Zebra's
Zebra's just in. Yeah, they're just
they're full sending it. It's the George Foreman, and they managed to get the force onto Spock. But will they lose these two players? It is a bit of a staggered spawn wave here, because now look at that. They have a 7-second difference between Sora and Zebra's deaths.
Well, not when
Karma
the
and
point
Greg.
caps.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize it didn't cap. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, and then, yeah, we're gonna have to see what happens with the forward hold. If they force early, the Uber might not do anything. Of course, if they don't, they could do a whole lot with this Uber. Rhythm's real close to this top right door, but instead they're going lower left. MEELO taking it through. It looks like the scouts just ran through. They don't care. Fly hiding in the right door, but Soar checks it. It's Lamborghini jumping in, hitting nothing. So that's 2 soldiers down and no Uber out. This is what MEELO wanted to see here. Zebra and JW all the way up on point. Rhythm bombing in. Misses though. I mean, a 4-man sack without your soldiers, do you really expect that to work, unfortunately?
It's not gonna work if it's staggered like that, though. So sacking your demo in so late leaves R.E.A.L with such a slow time amount to work with on a huge time deficit, and they're gonna walk out here without Rhythm, and these soldiers are just getting sent into the meat grinders. One shot's behind main into a scout here. I think that is Sword trying to fight Tiger on 12 HP, will win the fight, but gets killed. Oh wait, will he get the trade on the respawning soldier? No, Rhythm gets kill in main.
JW down.
Oh
Oh,
no.
this is kind of a disaster though for MEELO. Zebra staying in. Maps chasing them down. I don't think this player's gonna be allowed to live, and they're
coming
not.
in from right though.
Yeah, I'm telling you, R.E.A.L is perfect at breaking forward holds. MEELO has not had a singular successful forward hold, literally this entire game.
Yeah, when you have somebody like Slam to work magics like that. But they have to give up the forward hold so fast. But I think this is okay to go for when you have this Uber trade that is going to come imminently from JW. But Map wants to take it. He's calling the reins in. He wants to charge forward here. But he's waiting, biding his time. They do use, but they get juggled by the Rockets. But Zebra has to get popped on. He's so low. They will force the Uber. JW's trying to find something in the houses. But R.E.A.L opts to not play in the houses during these exchanges.
Yeah, Fly bombed over, got that frag onto Foxy, and the trades are going down, but actually it's going to be MEELO's side that's very hurt here. Greg realizes this is a salvage situation.
It's a C9!
Goes
A C9! Somebody needs to stop on point! It will be spot! But nobody is stopped on the point! Ah!
I don't think there was anyone to step on the point. They were all dead.
Damn. They all
Can't call
scattered in
that.
the
You
post.
can't just call that a C9, Jay.
Got
Got a little overzealous there.
I was scared there. I didn't even see the backside there.
Either way, MEELO dropping the first round, but then clearing out the kinks of their gameplay. It seems like MEELO knew what they were doing when they picked that map. So I think it's a good sign that R.E.A.L got around. You know, it wasn't their map pick. They got around on their own map pick. They might be able to carry it.
Well, we're heading into Sunshine now, though, which was R.E.A.L's map pick. They did play in the playoffs against R.E.A.L, or I mean against Happy, but that was without Yen, who is a very controversial figure, as I can see on the TFTB forums. But I don't know. It was close. It was close against Happy, which makes me worried here for R.E.A.L as we head into this map. But if there is anything to tell from 5CP Delta, these guys did face off, like I said earlier, on Gully Wash. It was 4-3 for MEELO. And if that tells you anything, maybe it just says the fact that R.E.A.L are more of a 5CP team. But when we look at the last map, which is the decider being product, I'm not too sure. I think they may have already lost SPO3.
All right, you're getting ahead of yourself.
I'm just gonna call it now. I'm calling it now.
Product is a map. I call it Viaduct because I'm a boomer. But, you know, Viaduct has had some very interesting things happen. You know, it doesn't matter how the best of 3 is going. If you get to Products, Viaduct, you just be your scout on Sniper, and it's basically a coin toss who's going to win. So I wouldn't count that out. I think that map, you can do so many different things on. I don't think we know anything about how that's going to go from Bagel. My experience has been teams that are good on Bagel can be complete trash on Viaduct.
Sorry, I was putting the predictions up. predictions are up. Go bet your second map points on who will win, R.E.A.L or MEELO. I don't have logs yet. Let me see if we can find logs.
Oh, you want to look at the logs?
Yeah,
If I
yeah.
have a log prediction, it's that JW top fragged
Zebra 400 DPM. I'm betting.
in Zebra 362 is what I'm guessing.
Well, we do have the logs. And Zebra has a 435 DPM, so I guess correctly.
Yeah, well, I guessed the frags correctly.
Wait, did JW top frag? Well, Soar had a 29 frag game.
Yeah, but when I sort by kills, JW's ahead of him, so I think it counts.
Brother. Well, actually, this is actually a pretty crazy game from JW because when you're contesting the point as a pocket scout, I wouldn't expect to see such a huge difference in terms of the DPM versus damage taken per minute. So to see him with 363 DPM and 274 damage taken per minute, that's actually a pretty good game from JW, all things considered. But one thing that I also want to put an asterisk on is that really it was MEELO giving him the opportunity to contest the cap without getting any pressure from point. Because Rhythm had so much trouble doing point control, not able to carpet stickies like Shiba would normally would, or Zebra, I mean.
Yeah, I'm looking. What do I want to look at? Surprisingly, only 2 drops for fall. I want to look at med kills. Soar had 6 med kills. Wow, I didn't even
How many did
notice.
Slam have?
5.
I feel like two of them
two
were in the first round, probably.
Yeah, 2 of them were in the first round, sure, but just so much damage. I mean, it's pretty crazy that like it really feels like MEELO knew what they were doing on that map. Oh, R.E.A.L just had no answer for that one. It's not too much of a difference. It's 5,000 total damage difference, but the frags are where like the real difference shows. 86 to 114.
Let's
Yeah.
see, Sunshine. I'm just thinking about. Actually, wait. I can see why R.E.A.L picked this map because remember we casted the MEELO's map versus Opium.
Was that
they're-
this map?
Yeah, it was on Sunshine and Opium won 5-0, but granted they had Tax, who is now banned for not submitting demos. Hashtag shout out to Antlers. Shout out to Antlers. This is going to be. I think this may have been a pick to play into MEELO's weakness on this map. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know how confident R.E.A.L are. I actually have to look at their first BL3 to see if they picked it.
We casted them on the. I don't remember fully. Nah, I do. It felt like MEELO was just out of. I thought we casted Metalworks though. Did we cast Sunshine
you
as
casted
well?
Metalworks, but you casted Sunshine too. I casted Sunshine with you. You casted Metalworks. Did you cast it with me? I think you casted it with Giblert.
It doesn't matter.
Well, either way, here's the thing. Well, I just looked at the R.E.A.L versus Happy BO3, and R.E.A.L did pick Sunshine against Happy.
Okay.
So not only is it their strength pick, or their strong pick, but it's also a map that MEELO are not too strong on. So we'll see.
Yeah, we will see Sunshine. I really wish for the viewers I could remember what happened, but it did feel like there was a bit of a
MEELO lost every mid fight. Do you remember? They lost every
disconnect.
mid-fight.
Oh yeah, they did lose every mid fight. I remember the mids now. They it felt like they never they tried to play reactionary. Like a lot of the times they'd roll out Valley and Opium would meet them on Tetris, but the side of MEELO would kind of just sit there in Valley and like slowly rotate over to the right. You know, it felt like they were just like, oh, we're being contested here. We have to go a different way. Either way, we are live, Jay. So who do you want to watch?
I'm gonna keep my eyes on Soar here. Soar actually was initiating most of the fights on Bagel through the flank, but I expect MEELO to make a huge adjustment here compared to that Sunshine match versus Opium, and they're gonna start the fight. They're gonna take it straight to R.E.A.L.
Yeah. Well, I see Zebra shooting stickies across point as both teams mirror each other, going left, far, fast. Lamborghini finding that kill onto Karma. And
Soar!
Zebra just gets 3, Zebra gets 4.
He just flies high and he just nukes them.
Greg holding down this doorway, gets that kill onto Tiger Biceps, and now Rhythm down, and I don't know what happened. They just all died.
Felt like they waited for Real to cross towards the cafe entrance, and then that's when they started their initiation on the bomb. And that's actually such a good place. It's such an open area for your scouts to work around and just pepper down the players that are getting bombed. And that leaves MEELO with full Uber at heading into last.
It does indeed. Full ad. This is probably going to set the tone. If a team can convert their ad pushes, they will probably win. If they can't convert,
Dungeon.
it spells a problem. They are going dungeon. Are they going to insta-pop? They are not. They're walking it in. I very much like this. Gun down.
And
left shutter trapped out. Right shutter trapped out as well. What are these players going to do? They don't have the high ground anymore. Lamborghini down. Zebra shooting pipes over, but Rhythm finds 3. It's terrible. MEELO has to run. They're trying to run with 2 soldiers now. And it looks like Sora's going to go for a fight in dungeon, but this soldier jumped away. Sora now trying to do something. I'm not really sure what they were expecting. Unfortunately for them, they did not get their desired target. Greg jumping out of Valley, and now it's going to be Spock with full ad.
I feel like JW just rushed that call a little bit because Karma was still capping. I mean, yes, you could wait for the flank to come in on the Uber push, but I don't think Karma had came in by the time the post had ended. He was only entering lobby just then, which sucks. And Real are pushing it through Valley. There's no sticks that they have to worry about from Zebra, but there will be a
Sora got the force.
And Sora does get the force onto Spock. That's like, this is a leapfrog scenario unless JW wants to go win despite being down a player.
Yeah, JW just popping straight through, gets that kill onto Fly, but 2? Zebra got a kill onto Map. That's Soldier Scout down. Who is this? Zebra just bombing into dungeon?
A bit overzealous, but they did get 3 picks. They did get 3 picks.
They did get 3 picks. It looks like they're going to retain control of second point. And, yeah, from here, it's going to be basically even Ubers. So,
unless they want to go on this 15 ad, which if it was me, I don't push out a Sunshine last. I don't push out a Sunshine last on small ad.
Oh, you mean them? If you were gonna do that, they should have fought before Zebra showed up. Like, they could have started fighting.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I guess they're just more content with just sitting on last here, which is definitely a viable strategy. You know, it is very hard to push out of pretty much every 5 CP last.
And they just successfully beat a last push with ad, so you have to feel somewhat confident about just holding.
No, definitely. But we do see MEELO here. They're gathering up, ready to pressure the gun. But little do they know, Math is on Sniper alongside the Tiger Sentry. So
Sora's doing it. And
Sora's in. He gets 2 clean rockets, and Zebra's firing pipes. Oh my goodness!
Wait,
the
3?
Pipe just
3.
caught Spock.
There's 3 dead. 3. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how, but no scouts. This is definitely pushable. Just send both your soldiers in, but they send 1 soldier in. They're on the fin right now.
Zebra wants to take this exchange, but Foxy doesn't want to come in. Oh, what a huge miscomm.
With that, JW spawning on Sniper, so Sniper and no demo, you're going to rely on this Sniper player to get a shot. If they don't hit a shot, that's going to be bad. But Tiger Biceps is on Spy and Spawn. They're probably checking the off classes. They know there's a Sniper. Wow, that was so smart. And actually...
Slam is in, but he's gonna give his life for it, and Rhythm gets bombed and choked by Sword. Sure, they don't get the force on his block, but they can now push in a second and work their Sniper very, very slowly.
Yeah, but Tiger Biceps is also on Sniper. He just leaves. He's just unlucky for them, I guess. He actually ate a rocket. He might go down. He was at risk. And again, I guess MEELO is just... Anytime MEELO loses second, they just take it back immediately. We see Zebra already in the top left door trying to make space for JW. The sniper duel is happening. I don't believe any headshots have happened yet.
Oh wait, Soldier got in the top left!
Yeah, force out. JW couldn't do anything with that Uber. I mean, that's just completely wasted. But now, with ad, it's somewhat of a double-edged sword, because do you really want to push out of last? Do you want to? And it looks like the answer is yes. R.E.A.L, a bunch of Chads, they're just going to push out in grands or quarterfinals, whatever this is. It looks like they're in shutter side. Stickies have been cleared, so they don't have to pop. This was so smart of them.
One shot from JW just blocks Lamborghini out of the air, and they just lost 3. That's the thing you don't want to do when you push out of last.
Soldiers in, Greg's in.
Soldiers
in.
Oh my god! Gets the drop on the spot, Greg. Oh, what a complete collapse for MEELO and MEELO. That's why you don't push out of last.
You know, sometimes full ad is disad, and in this case, full ad was disad, and so now that's going to be MEELO's first round. But might I remind you, MEELO failed to push blast every single time, so I don't think Real's ever going to make that mistake again in this game.
MEELO want R.E.A.L to bomb in first, because Lamborghini and Fly have been so easy to pick off, but Soar wants to start the initiation here. He gets 2 rockets onto Rhythm, but doesn't manage to get the kill, as Lamborghini and Rhythm, they get a pick a piece, as Math did kill the bombing
Flies
Soar.
Flies in.
He's in onto the medic, but can he manage to kill Foxy? Oh my gosh, only 21
HP.
damage taken from the crater. Oh, what a good attempt by Fly, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, and actually, Karma doesn't care. He just killed Rhythm. How? JW's in. They're gonna fight this map. Get out of there, buddy. You don't want to take that 2v1. Doesn't he know it? It's gonna be even Ubers, but Rhythm down means that MEELO is aggressive. They're going in Valley with their whole team. Karma's already in choke, calling them. Everyone get in. They're not looking at Valley. Greg's in on Tetris. Zebra hits that pipe onto Math. It's JW's world as he stares down Lamborghini. And yeah, Sora's behind this man. It's on a mission to use their life in a productive way, and it ends in tragedy.
Well, actually, it was already productive before it even started, because when he came in through Cafe, he brought not only a scout to look at him, but he brought Spock away from the spamming classes trying to lock down the choke points, which led to Rhythm's death. So Sora did so much work there that it won't show in the logs, and he gives his team mid for free, essentially.
Yeah, well, Karma also was the one who called them in, and I feel like it was whoever... Karma did kill Rhythm, which I feel like is what also just...
Yeah, that was after Spock had rotated the beam away, though, to try to heal Math, who was killing a soldier that wouldn't have gotten the kill on. So, either way, MEELO have mid, and Sora's on Spy.
Yeah, Sora on the Spee class, as they say, and it looks like... Did they just take the health pack while in Viz? I think they've been spotted.
He's disguised as a sniper, so they're gonna try to fake the sniper off.
Oh, no one falls for this anymore.
Yeah, no one's gonna fall for that.
But they're cloaked. They're gonna try to do something. They're cooking, as they say. And Zebra just spamming through choke. I really have to just admire the tenacity to actually try this play. It looks like Zebra just is trying to sell it by spamming, but yeah, they're looking. Like,
as Sword decloaked, Zebra hit the lock-in load pipe, and they could have dropped Spock, but it was
wait,
such a good
Rhythm died?
opportunity. What?
they can push. Rhythm just died to a pipe and a scout running through Cafe. And JW is now fighting in Valley. Fly just takes a solo Uber like it's 2019. Is he gonna get the force? Fly gets that force off, but slightly better Uber for the side of MEELO. Zebra's gonna try to chase it down into the lower left area.
Zebra's overextending. A scout is on
What?
him.
What do you mean he's overextending? The Uber's still up.
Oh my gosh, dude, I was so scared. I thought the Uber had faded so...
No, their Uber was way better.
Thank God, man. Zebra almost got caught for his own troubles.
Well, it looks like Fly's still down, so MEELO's gonna try to do something. They sent Soar to high bomb. They got air shot. Rhythm hitting a nice little air shot there. Put that one in the folder. JW sacking as well. Lamborghini down, so it's 2 for 1. Not the worst sack I've seen in my life. It was a good attempt. Math has built the sentry gun again, and this is the first hold I've seen the entire season that was not up against the little small pill. This is like the early 2020 hold, 2018 hold, and it's probably not as good because the gun has just gone down, and it's probably going down.
And yeah, pressure point.
Wait, he killed Spock? What the hell? Greg just bombed on the
what?
point and killed the medic and lived.
He bombed on the point to pressure the cap, and as Zebra was spamming from top left, he just hit 2 nice rockets onto Spock. What is someone PayPaling real?
Uber out, pop right, coming in. Karma on point. Look at this cap time. Math goes down there. Fly is stuck in dungeon. This Uber has done such a good job of flushing out these players that tried to hide. JW, though, on Sniper, got a kill onto Fly, so that class being useful. I think JW just hit another headshot. Greg finds that onto Rhythm, and I think this is all she wrote for the second round.
It just confuses me that R.E.A.L were choosing to turtle up on their left spawn after a double sack that MEELO had lost 2 in, and then they chose to stay on left and not get any space to give space for the gun to go up. They had a soldier that could have blocked out top right, but they instead opted not to try to take any choke points.
It's the
puzzles
fear
me.
theory. They've just been, the fear has been put in them. Zebra, though, rolling out Cafe this time, a little more of an aggressive rollout. They're being met by the side of R.E.A.L, but look at this, they're just running across. Greg gets that kill onto Rhythm. Zebra surfed onto the bell tower. You don't see that every day. Slamborghini decides to just run away. This mid has not gone the way of R.E.A.L.
I really like this adjustment from the Opium game that MEELO had. They're starting to take the fight into R.E.A.L, and whenever they take these fights in, it pressures one of the soldiers on R.E.A.L to try to bomb in, to try to salvage some space or cause some distraction, and it's just not working out. I think MEELO have learned a lot of lessons from that Opium game, and they're applying it into this one, and it's working out in dividends.
Yeah, they're already pressuring before the gun is up. They are in top left. They're sending their soldier in, Greg, and Scout to pressure the point. Look at this point time. Gets so much damage. The soldier down. It's even. They can keep pressuring. Zebra's reloading right now. Make no mistake, they're going back in. Soldier top right fighting as well. Math down to like 20 health. And look at the point time. Oh my god, Zebra putting these stickies on point. Someone get to point anyone. Soar got that kill top right. Uber trade coming out. They're going to try to cap the point during the trade. Zebra continuing to reload these pipes. And when all is said and done, it looks like Zebra traded out, but Soar managed to get in top right finally. And man, it's just a roll so far for MEELO.
Yeah, Soar, the huge X factor in that last push. Winning that fight in top right allows him to get 3 more kills. And R.E.A.L have just been slowly choked out of whatever space that they were supposed to own. And it's just a MEELO masterclass. It's a JW main calling masterclass. And
Hack?
this is a pause. Question mark.
Yeah, I think you can't really fully blame R.E.A.L for what's been happening on their last holds. I think it's an artifact of the type of hold they're doing. They're doing the bottom left hold that you used to see in the past, and the reason why teams stop doing that hold is because it constricts you. You kind of play your entire team by spawn, and you can't really contest top right or top left with your beam, right? You can't heal the people holding the doorways. And so that time, right, they tried to use a heavy, and they tried to hold lower left. If you have a heavy, you have to keep the beam on the heavy. If the heavy's lower left, though, I mean, what are they going to do? You have to just sit there. You can't hold the doorways down, and MEELO's just exploiting that perfectly.
Most definitely. As we head into this 4th mid here of this map, R.E.A.L are facing a huge deficit, and Soar, he just soars in across the sky and onto Rhythm yet again. He's got Rhythm's number, and he gets Lamborghini's number 2. He's got everybody on R.E.A.L on a hit list, and he's continuing on, but Tiger, with the scout speed buff, will escort Spock out. Zebra's going to try to pick up the pieces here, but Soar, he's given enough time for Soar to go for this bomb in. But Spock has ran through the shutter spawn doors. It's a sad death, but it was a worthy attempt at that from MEELO.
Yeah, it was a good attempt. You know, with Foxy going down, they decided to go all out, and now they're going to be holding second. Holding perhaps too strong of a word. Greg is hiding in the... Oh, no. Zebra just got a trap kill, and now Greg just jumping in through the shutter. Rhythm gets that frag. And so now, even with that frag, are they going to try to push out again? It went disastrously last time, but they're going to try. They get Zebra, they get Soar. This is going perfectly for R.E.A.L. They found those 2 kills. There's a scout hiding in the bush. Please, someone check. Rhythm checked it. Look, the lock and load hits one pipe. Will they get the other? They do. Rhythm, save that. Uber.
R.E.A.L, they find a lifeline here on this map, but can they capitalize on it? As Foxy has Uber online, R.E.A.L are walking into a potential Uber exchange. Oh, there was the pause. Okay, so somebody may have disconnected here, but JW wants to take this Uber in.
Foxy.
Oh no, Foxy! Foxy lagged out! Oh no! This is disastrous! The worst time for a medic to lag out when JW wants that exchange. And are R.E.A.L gonna BM their way into last? Are they going? Oh, okay. This is crazy.
R.E.A.L, they don't give any care. They're just pushing in, taking over this point. I wonder if they're going to go into last.
Oh man, that just sucks. If you're R.E.A.L, if you're MEELO, and R.E.A.L are showing no manners here. Maybe Karma will bite them in the back here as they use an last off of this Uber ad. It's gonna be Map, Rhythm. They're gonna shoot down the gun. Half of the Uber has been wasted right now. No spawn doors are locked. Half of the cap has gone through. Zebra will be the first to fall in this last push, and MEELO are collapsing under such an unfortunate situation. You can't be losing your medic like that, and that's not that's not Foxy's own fault. That just sucks, man.
Yeah, well, first round on the board. Let's see if R.E.A.L can put up another number. I don't think MEELO's going to want them to, so they're going to try not. And I'm going to go ahead again and we'll just watch Zebra on this mid. They do the same mid, rolling out right side. They're going to do this aggressive tight mid. The other team is rolling out through choke, so Zebra's able to do so much spam here. But it looks like it's going to be kind of a rotational mid. Both teams meeting each other, mirroring each other, I should say. But Soar gets that first kill onto Fly, and it's going to be this corner. They're just stuck. R.E.A.L stuck in their corner by their Tetris, and these soldiers are trying to bomb on them. They've done so much damage. Karma gets that kill on Tiger Biceps. Rhythm's trying to escape the Tetris Death Valley area, but they get punished too. Zebra really stood up and got a lot of those kills on their own. And actually, this soldier, Lamborghini, is stuck in Valley, but Soar has their number, just jumped in. They're going to go for the air shot. They go for it. They miss. Oh my god, Slam got
Math won the fight, though. He pushed out through bats, respawning, and killed Zebra. Now, I don't know if you want to push on this, but Spock is only at 15% this set, but thankfully Tiger did respawn on time to build. Had they won that fight on second a little more cleanly, I think we don't see both of these teams sitting on second, but I think Math and Lamborghini went for that knowing that they had to get Uber on Spock in order to try to hold last.
Yeah, seems like that is the case. Tiger Biceps on Spy. They know JW is on the Australian. They've checked the files. They stream sniped. No, they did not. They used the class. But JW peeking left. Looks like they're going to be trying to take someone's head off. Is this going to work? It looks like these snipers are stooling it out. JW might not know that there's a sniper, actually. They are being pretty cautious.
Oh, wait, Fly went in for a sack through lower in the dungeon. I don't know if that's the right sack to go for, because now you lose rhythm, and now there's only Lamborghini to take the exchange, and the other two are on off classes, and they just collapse. R.E.A.L. Oh, Parma bit them in the back, and MEELO are just going to stun on them. Maybe not, though, because Lamborghini takes this exchange, and before the Ubers are popped, he's found Karma and Greg.
Yeah, JW stuck on Sniper here kind of sucks because he just wasn't able to do anything, and now JW down means that MEELO only has Zebra and Foxy. Foxy's trying to leave dungeon side. Zebra bombed in to try to stall. Zebra did a phenomenal job stalling there. They had no business surviving for more than a third of a second. Greg in Valley, I think this means Foxy has survived.
Oh man, if MEELO just hadn't buzzed beeline for the point there, I don't think Greg and Karma fall there. But MEELO, they know they have the better spawns. A good rocket from Greg pushes back Spock, but JW and Greg fall. And
Soar's
now
on
there's
rhythm,
going to be
though.
Soar falling here in the backlines, in the lower area to Tiger. JW had the right call there, but it was just not executed correctly, and R.E.A.L are going to ride this momentum into mid.
They are. Ubers will be even, and with these spawners, I wonder if JW's MEELO team will want to push. They have a chance to do something. Karma, though, Sniper switched off. They baited me.
That's okay. I guess
it's not okay.
I guess it's okay because now that they've given up, maybe they thought that R.E.A.L were gonna. I don't know. But either way, MEELO are going to be facing against the counter-attack from Fly. Fly is going to land on the Zebra, who's very far forward, but doesn't reload the third rocket on time to get onto Zebra. So there's going to be a counter-attack here, but Greg and Soar is in, but he bombed on 150 HP, and he just gets lasered down by Math and Tiger.
Does get lasered down. It's going to be rough. The counter-sack life is not an easy life. And we see Karma crouching in a corner. And I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen that one before. It's not a terrible idea, unless the soldier, of course, jumps over your head and gets on your medic. But dungeon, Valley is the doorway that Karma was just watching. His traps are on the side of it. The soldier Fly just bombed through, got onto Foxy. Oh my god, Foxy just had to use a single soldier sack. And now it's gonna be JW trying to run through choke. They're trying to get this force off, but Soar somehow killed Rhythm as well. How did Rhythm?
Soar is going to bomb behind into Valley to go for a pinch here.
That's Greg, actually.
Oh, it's Greg, but Map wants to take this Uber into Valley. It's going to be double scout, catching out Zebra. What more can they find? They won't be able to find any more, aside from the scout and medic, because both soldiers have gone behind on the side of MEELO. R.E.A.L here are between a rock and a hard place. If they don't win this fight convincingly, which they managed to do so with killing Karma, these soldiers will bomb in, as I mentioned them, and they get the kill onto Spock from Valley, from choke. These soldiers bomb in, and they soar in for the kill onto Spock. Foxy does make it out, but R.E.A.L, they can't push. They lost too many players fighting second.
Stuck on last. As they say, you have ad, but is it really ad if you're on last? And it looks like for MEELO, the answer is we will see when they get Uber if they actually want to push. It looks like right now they're doing somewhat of a forward hold, trying to just catch someone. You know, it doesn't matter. They had AB. You can kind of die when you have AB if you're
Yeah,
on
that's
last.
true. So that's going to force MEELO to go for the reset here, despite still having 40 yet. This Uber dwindles, and if this turns into a leapfrog scenario, surely R.E.A.L will just retake second and use that way to go into last. So very great heads-up play by MEELO to go settle for last. They're going to play for the round reset here because they are in no pressure right now, being up 3-1 with the banning conflict to push out.
Yeah, and look at this. MEELO is doing the same hold that we saw R.E.A.L do, the lower left hold, the old style hold, as they say. Let's see if R.E.A.L can take advantage of this hold. Rhythm gets the dispenser down, perfect time to push, but Greg actually first one to fall. Karma dead as well, that's 2 down. This hold is just not working for either team. Look at the cap time, these scouts just on point, they get a third. Sora's dead, Force out. How do you get 3 kills in the Force? This is absolutely...
is jumping everybody, trying to milk this Uber! And I don't know if that will be consequential to this last push. They will use it, but these players
No,
are
look, the
spawning.
point-
Tyrus
it's
doesn't
over.
play the point, but a soldier bumps in, but Rhythm, right after Tyre drags that soldier away from point, just steps up and finishes what little left was there to cap.
Yeah, what a way to cap. I can't help but saying this last hold, stop with the gun in lower left. It's not working. Change the hold, please. It literally hasn't worked for either team. Either way, new mid. Why don't you take this one away?
Yeah, we're gonna see if Sword can make the miracles happen yet again. Every time MEELO have won a mid, it was because he opened things up. But oh no, somebody towards Santos is getting absolutely pounced upon. That will be fine going down. Karma does get killed in return. Sora now going down. Oh, the tides have turned for R.E.A.L, and they are now riding some momentum in, but they maybe have overextended a little bit too much as JW and Zebra answer with kills. Greg will kill Math, and Spock is running for the hills right now as there's a scout and a demo running onto him. Can they get...
Oh.
Yeah, it's a plus.
Just judging by the positioning, unfortunately for Spock, they have to go dungeon. I think JW has a chance to kill them. If JW hits 3 shots, there's nothing anyone can do, and Spock will die. If JW does not hit those 3 shots, there's a chance Fly can save them.
Okay, wait, so where is Fly? So
Fly had just spawned, literally just spawned.
So if... Which doorway is better for Spock to even get out of here? Upper or lower?
It.
I
Wait,
would guess.
what do
I
you
would
mean?
guess upper.
No, it's dungeon always.
Okay.
But,
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Actually, yeah, I can see why.
if you go upper, the soldier won't really make it in time to like stuff the doorway. Like they can make it at the same time, but it won't be like in a doorway.
Well, because Fly is probably gonna go through up spawn here. That's why I was assuming Spock would go upper. You know.
Well,
I don't know.
The other thing, if you go upper, JW is just gonna like shoot you like nonstop, you know. Like back into them, you know, like. Are you theory crafting here, or are you disconnecting?
No. Our stream may have gone down for a second. Oh, we're back. We're back. Okay, our stream's back. Is it? We are undergoing some technical difficulties, so... But I think we're okay now. So yeah, just to continue what we were saying, though. This round hinges on whether Spock can live or not. This is...
They're dead. It's Jover, is my guess.
I think Fly saves him.
Oh, that's a whole lot of trust. Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's really up to JW here because Zebra's HP won't be good enough for him unless he gets the pack here. He's still gonna be bombing again on.
Oh, on pause. Oh. And he stopped chasing.
What?
Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter.
I think you go for that sack every time if you're JW. I was surprised that he stopped there, but now they have to try to break this last hold. So
yeah, last hold. I mean.
Oh wait, what? Smith just bombed out the Uber and just.
Wait, Soldier's on the medic. They're on the medic. Foxy's dead.
What the hell?
Tiger killed Foxy and JW. They're pushing out of last. Greg, both soldiers down to 49. It seems like MEELO, they just have to run away.
Real? What is that ballsy push out of last? They completely caught MEELO off guard, but they knew because they got those picks on mid, they could retake second. Because it was really just Zebra and JW. Oh, I can see the vision behind the play now. What a great heads up play, or a call from Math, I believe.
Yeah, really well done. Now they're already barreling down Valley with their Uber advantage. We're going to want to see the Uber, if you're a MEELO fan, you want to see the force come off. Rhythm popping immediately, trying to chase through bats, hits a pipe onto Foxy. Foxy might be down. Rhythm gets this kill onto Foxy. MEELO has to try to find a way to salvage, and they're trying so hard. They're finding so many kills, but it's not enough. They only found 2. Greg last alive, trying to live into the spawn door, but it's going to be the side of R.E.A.L chasing it down. Greg found Rhythm, but does it matter?
So this is where the pause came in. Oh man, MEELO. Wait, I don't like talking about the what ifs, but if Foxy doesn't lag out on that 4th round, MEELO still has momentum here. But because of that, and R.E.A.L not playing good manners, R.E.A.L have found themselves maybe through a snaky kind of way back into this game, and we're into this 3rd mid with, or this 7th mid with all things tied up.
We see Zebra spamming stickies again. It's the same mid as last time, both teams going their respective right side. It's going to be MEELO contesting the Tetris, but Fly just killed Foxy. Sort of JW just salvaging everyone for MEELO is running forward, but these players are just hiding in Cafe. The real players do not want their medic to go down, and MEELO, what chance do they have? Karma actually sneaked in. They got on the medic in Cafe. Karma gets the kill. Oh my god, that's criminal. I don't even know how that's possible, but yeah.
They had one job. You just have to turtle up around his block and just not let him die. It was a sure gone conclusion for the mid, but Karma is going to change the script. The script writers still want that MEELO dub, and you can tell because Math bet all his points on the other team. So, R.E.A.L, they're just going to be facing Uber and Hilo with this act. But there's a soldier on Bell Tower here that can change everything here. It's going to be the bomb from Fly onto Foxy, and he makes the magic happen.
The control point is being captured.
Yeah, made that magic happen. No one checked Bell. Unlucky. Greg now, inspiration of their own. This is an inspired play. They're hiding on the grass little plant area in Cafe, but they just leave. They don't trust. Tiger Biceps checking the off classes. They're going to know there's no spy, there's no Australian, so nothing to be too concerned with. Uber advantage, so we're going to see a push attempt by R.E.A.L most likely. Greg, still in Cafe. Soar has Valley down. What's your guess, Jay? How's this push gonna go? Is it gonna work?
Shove through Cafe. Oh wait, no, they're going through Cafe. So I think there's gonna be a shove here through Valley from the MEELO. Never mind. Zebra gets a kill onto Math. I think that was a sticky trap there towards Cafe, right?
Yeah, it was. I don't know if it was Cafe, but it was a trap.
Well, that just stalwarts the entire push from R.E.A.L, and now we're in an Uber situation where it's even. MEELO, while Map is down, can opt to go send a soldier in, but this soldier that's supposed to sack in, Greg, he got contested in Cafe by Slam, I believe. So now, JW's just gonna contest and run over Fly in Valley, and he's behind now. The wrap is potentially possible, but JW's fighting a 1v1 in lobby. This 1v1 is crucial here. No, Karma. It's Karma. He's winning the 90 LG fight. No, Tiger gets the end of that fight.
Soar jumped in, didn't find anything, jumped out. That's a good play. Why not? I think R.E.A.L, man, that was so close. That 1v1 Karma got that kill by running through off the distraction and then almost took another one. That would have spelled doom for R.E.A.L, but Tiger coming in clutch, winning that fight.
Ooh, I see an offensive spy here.
The defensive spy.
Oh, defensive spy. It's from Fly. But Fly got shot. As he was entering Valley, he caught a rocket. from one of the MEELO soldiers, so he already has to go back to spawn and go back soldier. And if MEELO are aware of that, they could probably be sending in a soldier right now.
Yeah, but perhaps they're not aware, you know, and there's chaos opportunities. Perhaps you want to be a little careful. Looks like they probably assume they ran back. Soar, double soldier bomb in, finding some damage. No damage, actually, onto the medic.
Oh,
Yeah, I respect the two-man, but we're going to have to see how MEELO holds it down against this cafe shove.
oh it's
Math's
going to be an
just in.
exchange into mid here, led by Math, and they get the force off first.
Zebra
But
air shot.
Oh, Spock dropped Math! Spock dropped Math! Yet again, in an Uber exchange that R.E.A.L should have milked way less than they should have, and Spock may have costed his team the second point here as MEELO are going to barrel their way in.
Yeah, they're going in through choke. We see Greg jumping over onto Cafe side, and now MEELO just taking in Soar already on bats, going already so aggressive, taking this health pack. I thought they were going to keep up by trying to go top right or something, but it looks like they've slowed down. No, they are keeping it up through dungeon. Zebra spamming, Soar going through top right.
Zebra's dead here.
Are you
Soldier's
sure?
onto- Oh my gosh, that was so close. And Foxy almost died there trying to save Zebra because the soldier had just jumped over his head and onto him. It was a good arrow from Foxy to save Zebra.
Well, Math, I'm going to give MVP of the hold to that. Spawning on Tommy Soft heavy, heads up play. Tommy Soft's never let anyone down, besides one person, but
Who is that?
seems we don't have to say.
No, I think you should say it.
Zebra spawning as you would expect. Oh wait, they never went down. Soar was the person who went down, and as we do not expect, Soar has gone sniper. I believe JW usually plays sniper for this team. We've seen them every other time.
So this is going to be a slow work in here as we do head into banning time very soon, 45 seconds and counting. If MEELO wins this and they can wipe the last push cleanly, they could just spawn the camp the spawn doors and just win the round off time expiration. So we'll see what happens here if Soren can work a pick onto Spock, but he's going to be facing the SBS against Math and another soldier at that to try to pressure him off the sight line. And Soren is going to repeat the sight line. They're getting a lot of space here. The soldier has to get off fly because he's so low, and they're seeing so much ground here. MEELO on the left side of lobby here, but this 1v1 goes the way of Soren. It's all free reigns here to try to get a pick onto Spock, but Spock has chosen to turtle up by the shutter door.
Yes, they have this sentry gun spot. They've changed their hold up as R.E.A.L. So this pressure, I don't think Opium's figured. Oh my God, I don't think MEELO has figured out what to do about it. As they lose their sniper and demo man, they have to back out. Now they're holding the second point. Is there going to be a counter sack? Lamborghini spamming through the bats area, Math through Shutter, Fly in Dungeon, and it looks like Lamborghini's getting a little frisky in lower left, and here it is, Fly finally getting in through Dungeon. So much damage onto Foxy, 100 damage onto Foxy. Uber came out, JW running it down onto Rhythm, chasing this demo into the Dungeon area, but the Uber trade has happened, and Fly is going to be the first to fall. It looks like Greg managed to jump out with solo
Nobody
HP. That was
though.
very, very clutch.
JW brought everybody back to last, and that left Lamborghini left alone on
Wait,
an
they went
island
back?
on second. Because JW went for the back cap.
But there was
and
a
they're
gun.
down soldiers. No, JW went to last. He brought all four back.
Well, Zebra through top left, gun down, JW pistoling it. This fight is happening right now. Win it for all the marbles here. JW, seems like they're a little unsure of what they're doing. Finally, they're pressuring the points, but there's a heavy up. What are they going to do about that? Soldiers bombing in. They don't care about the heavy sword doing so much damage. But now, MEELO has to run away. Zebra down as well.
Mission ends
And
in 60 seconds.
losing Sora and Zebra is so detrimental for MEELO to try to close out this game. And this is going to elect R.E.A.L to try to push out through bats here. But JW has his Uber online. Karma almost kills Map. Oh my goodness. And because he went for that kill, he will go down to Fly. Zebra is low.
Fly's
Soldier is
in.
in. Soldier is in. On to Foxy. Gets that last rocket out to get the force out, but they lost. +2 for it. Both soldiers are down. And if you're JW here, you know the gun, but there's a heavy on Tiger biceps. What will R.E.A.L do here?
R.E.A.L wants to not use Uber, but they have to. They have to. JW's on point. So much cap time. JW down. Greg also going down for it. So it's a two-man for the Uber. Not the worst situation. The Ubers are very close, so R.E.A.L needs to start building the Uber. But
12
actually,
seconds left.
yeah, Yeah, only 10 seconds left, so I guess it's probably going to be a round reset because... Yeah, wow, that's going to be the first round reset.
Yeah, of the game, as MEELO will not be able to touch this point against the Tomislav Heavy. They do kill it though. I don't think that would have. I don't think the Heavy dies there if the Heavy
Yeah.
had the breast beast, unfortunately.
I do have to say, the reason I was confused about everyone going back earlier when Karma flanked is because there was a sentry gun on last. They didn't have to be worried about a back cap. That's why I was so confused when R.E.A.L turned around.
Yeah, I don't know, because JW, I guess he may have gotten close off the spot. I wasn't exactly sure because I was more focused on the fact that Lamborghini was on second alone without any help.
Either way, new mid, new us, as they say. Both teams going their respective right side. Spam being traded across point. Looks like Soar already on the bell tower along with Greg. Greg's going for this bomb as the real players bunker in Cafe. Greg finding so much damage onto Tiger. Biceps fly down, Lamborghini down. This is MEELO's world here. 3 frags means they can go into second, which they certainly will try to do. Zebra leading the way, but Rhythm and Math nowhere to be seen. They're out already.
I'm trying to find where the sickies were because I don't have my outlines on right now, but I do see a soldier bombing into Rhythm, and Rhythm is going to fall there, but it will be a trade out as Soar will go down to map.
MEELO doesn't care,
hard.
man.
They want to go deep. They want the medic, and they need the space in order to do so because there's a Heavy facing them. But JW on point, pressuring it off. They
the
focus
Heavy's
down the
down.
Heavy. It's going to be an exchange here. R.E.A.L need to take it straight into MEELO.
And they do. They find Zebra. They find Karma, or they try to find Karma, but Foxy gets that flash off. Karma gets a second flash, but when it's all said and done, it's 2 for 1. MEELO can't push off of this. They have to back up. Greg, 1 HP, literally 1. And R.E.A.L, they're fighting. They're fighting. But, oh man, they didn't go for it. I think they could have won that. They went for it.
We're now in yet another scenario where MEELO, they've toiled away in these last push stalemates, but they just have not been successful in any endeavor so far, as we do see a change up here. JW is on the sniper, and one thing that I am a bit surprised of Delta Market is no banner.
Does that surprise you?
I mean, we used to run it a lot.
Who's we?
I think we did. No, maybe I'm thinking of a different team that I was on, but I was surprised that maybe JW just has more faith in trying to... Never mind, he goes down.
Well, either way, Sniper's up, JW down. I wonder if they're going to spawn on Sniper, maybe spawn on Spy, maybe Pyro Heavy, get a little interesting with the time running down. Let's see. And, oh, yes, Spy! My prediction paid off.
Where's the gun position on last right now for MEELO?
The
It's currently...
updated spawn, it's better than it was, but that's all I'm going to say about it.
Yeah, they're going to go more for the fact that Soar has been bombing into this top left area, but the Spy has gotten in position towards the point, and MEELO are pressuring the side that the gun is not going to be looking at all.
Yeah, JW, I believe they're on the Cloak and Dagger, and the soldier shooting... No, that was a friendly spam rocket. That's why I didn't splash. Oh,
Gun
sap! They're sapping the gun! Where's the soldier bomb? The pyro's out! Wait, they just sapped the gun? Wait,
Yeah, but Spock went into spawn and Soar bombed into top right, and
Three
Karma goes
down,
down!
3 down. Yeah, Fly just got that kill on Dungeon, and now it's gonna be... it seems like Math is staying on NG, the rest of the team of R.E.A.L is pushing out. Greg's gonna be bombing in, doing so much damage, and the Uber trade is coming out. Look at all these players. This
But Spock
Uber...
is caught, he has to use, because he was caught in by the shutter by the Ubered soldier. And this...
Well, they're taking
Actually,
the point. Yeah,
okay.
their Uber was so much better. They could take... I was worried they were gonna drop someone, or they would lose the post-fight, which is currently happening. Greg came in, did so much damage to Lamborghini, and actually Greg did get the kill. They're losing the post-fight. It's exactly what's happening. Soar cutting them off through lower right. Look at this, he's already in Shutter, doing so much damage in lobby. Greg's following it up through bats. Math down, that's 3 down. MEELO, they know this is their chance. They're going to be taking 2 doors. Zebra's going left. Everyone else is going right. Rhythm in spawn, trying to get the point. Tiger Bicep spawned on Heavy, but does it matter because Zebra finds that kill, and that's going to be 4-3. MEELO taking both maps 2-0.
Okay, we don't have time. We gotta go straight to the next game. Alright, I sent you guys a connect. We're going straight to Progetto 6 versus Opium, which is on the second map right now. Let's cut into a quick break. All right, boys, welcome back to this next match. We're on the second map right now. Progetto 6 versus Opium. Progetto 6 actually won 4-2 on Bagel, and we're now on Snakewater, and they're up 2-1 with 6 minutes and 40 left in the game. Delta.
Yes, we are the second and third seeded team. Very close. Bagel was 4-2. This is 2-1. Sniper, I think this is Hammy peeking. No, this is not Hammy. They died, though. They went down. And that's going to be... this whole... Opium has not had great chances of breaking these last holds. As we know, Snakewater can sometimes be a little stalematey, so Opium needs to figure this one out to put another map on the board. Currently a minute before the round resets.
Yeah, so Opium did face a slight roster mishap with Tax being banned for not submitting demos. So he's out for the foreseeable playoffs, I believe. So it's up to Opium here to try to keep their upper bracket run alive as they are pressuring here towards right. Average is not able to find anything though. And they're going to go for the exchange here on top left with 40 seconds left. They take it straight in and they kill Alex. Alex is dead. And Progetto 6, while they have their Uber online, oh no, Average is going to go bait the point. But now the Uber is forced out from Chunk. And this heavy in the post, they lost another soldier. They got to pick on the iron though. I don't know. This post fight may go the way of Opium, but if they play the point, this could go their way. The scouts are fighting the point against Average, and the scout Chunk went for the point, and Opium just wins the round off of a straight post Uber.
I watched that from Six's perspective, and I just saw a heavy rev up on point, and I knew it was all she wrote at that point. There was nothing Projecto 6 could do once that heavy got all the way in.
Yeah, Alex falling at the tailwind of that fight alongside Tony B just spelled so much trouble for Progetto 6 in holding that. And because they had to use their Uber in such a disadvantageous situation, that ties things up. And Opium, they can bring it to the third map here.
They can indeed. I'm on the cam of Mr. Kausa playing on Catwalk, just spamming it over. It looks like they're getting ready to do a bomb. They see the soldiers bomb in for the other team, but Kausa bombs on the point. Hits 2 great rockets onto the demo, gets cleaned up, and somehow Projecto 6's medic went down during that bomb, so they're trying to salvage right now. Hammy in lower right, Alex bombing onto points.
Rapscallion! He got onto the number one rocker.
Yeah, what a perfect salvage. It seemed like Opium's bombs on mid were unstoppable. Chunk went down. Great salvage, though, by Projecto 6.
Yes, great salvage by them. And that allows them to potentially retake second here, because remember, there's no heal at his number one rocker is still on the respawn wave. But 6 and Jello Tickler, they're going to last. And they're only going to be facing one player, but the Progetto 6 players are in the lobby, so they're going to go for the sandwich instead. They're going to try to get on a Chunk. One clean shot from 6, but the second one will not amount to anything.
Yeah, and it looks like that's going to allow a clean push for Projecto 6. They're just all the way on point already. They don't actually need to get the cap because it never finished. And with these 2 frags, I'm expecting to see some sort of play come out. Looks like 2 people going through lower. That's Raps and Mr. Kausa on flank, clearing the lower side. Someone went through Catwalk. That's Tony B. Soldier bombing in is Sodi, but they just survive. They get out. And so that's going to be a clean mid retake.
Yeah, just gonna let things go the way of Progetto 6 in order to get number one rocker that Uber. So it'll be a stalemate here on second with 3 minutes left in regulation right now. Progetto 6, the ball's in their court. They're gonna try to work something here, but they're gonna go for the exchange instead. They use it and they kill Tony B. I mean, they kill Iron, but they lost Tony B. And the post pop, it kills everybody on Progetto 6. Everybody has wiped, and Chunk needs to reconnect here with Rapscallion if he wants any way of getting out alive, and they're already on his tail.
Is Raps and Chuck chopped liver? They survived, so everybody besides the flank scout and the medic did go down, and that's actually going to be continued aggression by the side of Opium. Look at this, they're cutting them off their cheese. They're stuck on bats, but who cares because the forward spawns came out, so it actually wasn't a cutoff. It was the soldiers who cut themselves off. That's going to be Opium's flank down. Jello Jiggler stuck in as well. Opium over chased. They forgot about forward spawn and tried to cut the people off. They got punished for it. We're going to see Projecto 6 taking it in, and look at this. It's just a clean retake yet again. It's like deja vu.
Deja vu indeed. And now, instead of Progetto 6 holding mid, Opium. Instead of Opium holding mid, it's Progetto 6 holding mid. So they're going to try to work their way back into second here. Hopefully this time they've had a better read of the Ubers, because it seemed like they popped inadvertently, not knowing it was even. There was a sack. Kausa, he slants cleanly onto number one rocker, but number one rocker is only at 90%.
Raps out the demo.
They got the force still as Tommy went into, or Raps, I mean, and Projecto 6, they actually choose to pop and exchange half of those two picks, and they get number one rocker. Hami leading the charge into second here, and it's a clean take from Projecto 6. They just need to ball up around Chunk and not make the mistake of losing him in the post fight.
Yeah, but there is no post fight anymore, so it looks like they have already won. 6 though on Sniper with the cozy back camper, sees a soldier. That is Tony B. 6 failed to take their head off, and now they're peeking up, they're scoping up. Have to be very careful about these sight lines. Looks like 6 still just wants to watch, but they're going back to spawn. I'm assuming they're probably going back to scout. Usually teams don't like having no scouts, or heavy works too, you know, just something to deny soldiers that's not a sentry.
Well, we'll see what they can work here. Last time it was Opium just using in on a desperation, and Hami, they're going to use on this Uber ad. They're going to cross from right to left, but they haven't even gotten the gun because the gun was off class into a scout. So now they get the kill on the heavy. It is down, but they did lose a player in return. Hami does get a kill on the Jello Jiggler, and Alex just spamming onto point, but there's no point pressure from Projecto 6, so Opium does not feel the need to walk forward, but they will walk forward onto Hami, but Tony B bombs in return, and Projecto 6 on point, and Opium have not hit the spawn doors on time, and Projecto 6, the only saving grace for Opium is that Projecto 6 capped before banning time had come into effect, so they still have a way back into this.
Yes, they do. That was such a good push. It was a little concerning for Projecto 6, but they traded down perfectly, so at the end it was a 3v1. Well done for them. I'm on Alex's cam, shooting stickies. Got a really good sticky onto the squad, actually. Alex, that was a really fast rollout there through lower left. Now it's going to be bombs coming out for Opium. Both these soldiers in. Sodi down, but Average gets Alex. Hami trades it out. Kausa gets that kill onto number one rocker. Yeah, as you said, Chuck did go down, but who cares if your medic goes down when you destroy the other team in such a manner? 6 tries to leave Jello Jiggler behind, but convincing win for
They're gonna send
MEELO.
City back to try to help Chunk here as he's on the respawn, and the soldier will catch up Jello Jiggler. But Jello Jiggler just dancing around these players of Projecto 6. Will he manage to make it out? No. A scout will eventually finish him off. No, that was Casa. As Projecto 6, if they want to try this, they can go for this. It's definitely up in the cards.
Oh, Hami does not care. He has a pick. He is in, all the way in through right, shooting these stickies, breaking them down. Sodi gets a kill onto Kausa on the flank, but Tony B already in, taking so much space. Iron managed to get out through backside, but somehow Average killed Tony B. This is kind of falling apart. Soldier bombing in, Sodi gets Chuck. This is terrible, terrible. Both scouts are on red HP. What can Rapscallion do? Getting chased into Saw, and they are no more.
The control point is being contested.
Opium keeping number one rocker alive there is so important, but not only that, they win the fight so cleanly off of Projecto 6 trying to play ahead of the game there, but they pay the price for it. And Opium, they have just they can take second for free, but Mr. Costa is going to try to go for a fight here. Now that's a bit bad because number one rocker has full ad, and that leaves you down a soldier to bomb for a point there.
He was trying to sack. He blind bombed Saw. Looks like Dungeon's gonna be the door of choice, and it found the entire squad. And it didn't get a single kill yet. Interesting, but it looks like they did get a lot of. What is going on?
All right, well, Opium, they lost the fight, unfortunately.
Alert. The control point is being
And
for
that sucks.
For those who couldn't see, they went through Dungeon with a full ad Uber. They got no kills and then died to a Pyro and a Soldier Spam. We're gonna see Projecto 6 going Catwalk. And Sodi is actually hiding in the corner, gets spotted though by Hami, so that's one player down already. But actually, Sodi, did they direct Hami? They traded out somehow. Uber ad still for Chuck, but it seems like Projecto 6 is being really cagey here. They don't want to use the Uber for this point, and so they're letting themselves get bullied a bit. They're just playing spam like it's a mid-fight, even though they have ad. Looks like they're finally deciding to walk forward, take the space. Rapscallion's calling it Uber out, but no kills yet. Rapscallion trying to chase through Saw. They didn't get anything on this.
Oh, I'm so worried here now for Projecto 6 here because OPM, wait, no, Mr. Cosmo from behind, and nobody has spotted him. He gets the kill onto Iron, but dude, he and another teammate of his has fallen down. As Jello Jiggler going for the kill onto Chunk, bounces him into the waiting arms of Six, who will take this Uber in, and they will just use this Uber to kill the remnants of Projecto 6. It's just up to Tony B right now, as Rapscallion has respawned in the forwards, and if OPM aren't aware, they could get pinched very soon by the forward.
To, I don't know where Kalos is going. He's landing on, he's cooking. And Chuck trying to preserve their lives as they have Uber advantage now.
Yeah, 1 second here. I think our stream went down. Pika, should I fill? Okay, 1 sec. I'll get ready.
Yeah. It seems like Alex is going to have Saw trapped up, and the Uber situation, again, is ad for the side of Project 6. They're going to be taking this in through Kitchen, or, yeah, Hammy's taking it through Kitchen right now, just leading the way through. No Uber has been used yet. Six is on Spy behind them, so that's going to present a little bit of a difficulty in their plan. It looks like the point is getting capped up, but the Spy is here. Decloaking gets one stab onto a Scout. Six gets immediately fragged out, though. On the other side of things, the Uber has come out. They're taking it onto second. They managed to kill Sodi with this Uber. Six, though, never went down. How is the Spy still alive? Either way, Hammy is going to be on Uber disadvantage here, holding second. And unfortunately for them, with the Spy alive, the Spy can kind of tell the team where everyone is, which is going to make it pretty difficult for the side of Project 6, because Opium's going to know if anyone's trying to backcap or anything like that, because the Spy, he's definitely telling them everyone's position right now.
That is a good point, but this sucks if you're Opium, because there were so many chances for them to get back into this game, and now they find themselves on last, and this is series point pretty much for Projecto 6 if they win this round, because Opium, they lost a map that Bagel, you know, Projecto 6 is very weak on that map. I'm surprised that Projecto 6 took it away from Opium, but once again, I'm going to put an asterisk, but still, it's a hard-earned win for Projecto 6, despite Opium being down their main demo in tax. But Projecto 6, they're going to work their way into last. Maybe third time is the charm here, as they are now getting in the lobby. They're going to try to work this by. Maybe they're going to stuff the gun, turn it into a Costa sack.
Yeah, they could do that. It seems like they are in dungeon, trying to spam, but this pyro, I mean, how can you shoot a gun when there's a pyro standing there? Man, Average, this is such a good chance. Reflect those rockets into their face. Yeah, he does, finally. Project 6 has to back away. The Spy is now in. Rapscallion finally has made it. They've arrived. The Frenchmen. And looks like they're going to be on the Cloak and Dagger, so Rapscallion has plenty of time here. They could try to sap the gun, could just go for it, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're sapping the gun, Kausa, and hitting one rocket onto the number one rocker, and they force!
Hey, I called it! I called it!
Ah,
Sap the
you
gun,
did?
caught
You
the
did.
sacks. Hey, that main brain, my main brain was put to good use for once. Finally, I called something right this game. But,
Well,
now, it's full ad for Projecto 6. This is the nail in the coffin here if they can successfully convert
is
this
it
last
full
push.
ad?
Yeah, full. Oh wait, did Chunk force?
I
didn't
don't know
realize.
how. I just looked at the number and saw it was even. I guess did they accidentally right click or did they force? I don't know.
I don't know what they forced to. I saw the spy sack, and then Chunk doesn't have Uber, so Caster's clueless moment. All good, all good. It was such a good attempt for the sack, and then it just goes to waste because Chunk did use. And Projecto 6, they're gonna have to go through the motions yet again in order to make it happen.
Yeah, well, it seems like Rapscallion Spy again. I mean, hey, if it worked once, do it again. Average, though, they're aware. Look at this. They're just walking around with the flamethrower, burning the oxygen, as they say. Tony B shooting into top right. Decloak out. Rapscallion down. The Spy play came out, and it didn't work the second time. Project 6 holding on second right now. even Ubers. They have to figure this one out.
They'll have to try, and try they will. 40 seconds left. We're reaching the grounds for an exchange here without a sack, but no, they're going to send one more sack in. Alex goes down. Hami goes down. Tony B gets a kill on Iron, but Tony B gets killed in return. And 6 killing that last sacking player, but they got the force onto #1 Rocker, which means Opium is going to take second here, but they're going to keep the NG up because they know Progetto 6 are going to take this. And Opium, they can opt to sack a player in here, but I don't know if you want to do so, because Progetto 6 can just roll that momentum if that sack doesn't work.
Yeah, as they said, they're going to be trying to take this one in. They're going in to Saw. They didn't get forced, though. Kind of a disastrous situation, if dare I say that word, for the side of Opium. Full ad, they're going in through Dungeon. Hammy wants to lead this through. I better get on their cam quickly. Looks like they're not actually going through Dungeon. They're going through top right, kind of the standard Uber. And Hammy, Uber out. They see the gun on left, trying to run it down. That's going to be gun down. Position taking on left. Hammy hitting so many good shots, goes down, but so many people caught for the side of Opium. I think that's going to be a Projecto 6 2-0 in this series.
Hami going to the upper bracket finals just like I predicted. They will move on to face Opium. I mean, against MEELO. So congratulations to the Hami crew for taking the dub against Jello, Jiggler, and Co. And Opium, they're knocked to the lower bracket, which means they will face off against, I believe they will face off against the 4th or 5th seed, I believe. I think it's the 4th or 5th. I think they're gonna face off against R.E.A.L because they were on the opposite.
Oh, I
opposite
just
side of the
realized
bracket.
that was technically an upset. Projecto 6 was the lower seed.
Well, yes, it's an upset, but I mean, I don't know how much of a downgrade Iron is from Tax because we've casted Opium twice this season, both against MEELO, but obviously Tax I think is one of their strongest players, but I just don't. Minute definitely puts Opium at a bit of a disadvantage, but the fact that they still made it close against Progetto 6 kind of tells me that he's slowly integrating in, but given the circumstances of Tax's ban, it just wasn't soon enough for them to fully integrate him in.
I'm looking at the logs. From logs, we didn't really watch the Bagel game. 6 went
Right.
41 and 24. Rapscallion also went 41 and 16, but seems like 6 pulling a whole lot of weight, I have to say. On Snakewater, 637 frags. 37. And yeah, no one even close. Kalsa on 30. So yeah, not much to say there.
And we're gonna save our producer the trouble here because it's been a rough night for all of us involved. So we're just gonna cut it straight to shout outs. So Delta Market, do you have any shout outs before we call this off?
Just shout out to you and production, of course.
Yeah, shout out to Pika. Shout out to you, my co-caster. Shout out to Hami for taking the dub yet again and Tony B. And shout out to Xfinity for continuing to be a pain in the ass for 4 of our 5 producers here at Fireside. GG's. Thank you all. Have a good night. Bye.